All right, I'm calling OCTAPHARMA right now. They been clowning me around about my payments.
Plasma. Press 1. For Spanish, press 2. Thank you for calling OCTAPHARMA Plasma. Please listen to the following information carefully and in its entirety. If this is a health-related emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Please download Octa app or visit our website and donor portal at www.octapharmaplasma.com for personalized information as well as answers to our most frequently asked questions. Our donor support specialists are available to assist you over the phone Monday through Friday 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Please know, your donor center's hours are different from our donor support department and may currently be open. Please press 1 to hear your donor center's hours and location. For center location and hours of operation, press 1. If you are a new donor and interested in donating with OCTAPHARMA, press 2. If you are a returning donor, press 3. If you are looking for career opportunities, thank you for being an OCTAPHARMA donor. For your next donation date, press 1. For payment or referral program questions, press 2. If you've been temporarily deferred and are calling for your test results, press 3. To speak to a representative, press 4. To return to the main menu. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes. Good morning or good afternoon. Thank you for calling OCTAPHARMA. This is Ray Mar. It is a pleasure to speak with today.
Hi, this is Peter Jason Helfrich, and this is in reference to some events that transpired, which began around last Monday. It's currently the 8th of March. Okay, so I went in around last Monday, and they took all my my samples and blood work and whatever, the initial stuff where they test for the protein and they test for everything, and everything apparently was green light. Everything was fine. The levels were allegedly fine, and I donated. So I was supposed to get $90. So I came back around Wednesday of that week, and I got kind of like red flagged or whatever. So they told me to go into the to see the nurse or the medical, and they told me that they took my samples to the lab and found out that I was like 4.90 protein or whatever it was. And I was eating a regular diet with a lot of protein and what have you. Nobody through OCTAPHARMA made me aware that by donating the plasma, just eating a normal diet wasn't really enough, that I needed to bulk up on protein because of the process. So they told me that I had to retest and come back a week after the test. So then a little while ago, I went to make a purchase off the debit card. And one of the problems with the debit card is it wasn't even letting me take cash out. And then I noticed my my account reported I had about $173 and some odd cents. So I just want to verify that because of this second test that stated I was like just under the radar of the appropriate protein level, you guys rescinded my $90 payment.
No, we don't take payments back. If you received your payment, you would still have your payment. Did you call the card company to make sure the payment was still there?
I never received the payment, or the payment was rescinded because I called about 3 days ago and I spoke to somebody like you, and they said, that's correct. We rescinded your payment. And then I said, well, I need to address this through the grievance process. And what the individual told me was they were going to call or get a hold of upper management about my complaint and get back to me. Well, they've never gotten back to me. So that's why I'm calling back, because I donated 3 times. The first two were $100. The second one,
Right.
the first two were $100. The second one was 90. Okay, so
Yeah, the third one. Yeah.
I confirmed about 3 days ago, give or take, that the payment had been rescinded because my protein levels were low. And I basically lodged a complaint and was told someone was going to get back to me. I provided my email address, which is PETEHELFRICH 1976 at Gmail. I also provided my phone number. No one's ever gotten back to me. So now I need to find out what's going on, because I was under the assumption that your technology at your uh, offices is accurate, and I was under the impression that everything was fine, that my levels were fine, so I donated. So then, just because they somehow took it somewhere else, and I was just under the radar, and I spoke to an individual such as yourself about 3 days ago, and then they told me my levels were just under, that my payment was rescinded. So I need to check the status of my complaint, because if I don't get that $90 uh, put back on, I'm never donating there again, and I'm going to,
Understandably.
yeah, I'm going to,
Okay.
uh,
Well, give me one moment, and
sure,
I'm gonna give a call over to the center.
thank you,
I work at the call center, sir, so I only know so much.
that's fine,
I didn't know about anything that was going on, but we'll give a call over to the center, and
thank
I'm
you,
gonna check with them to see if they rescinded that payment,
yeah,
and figure out what that is, because I mean this is the first time I've ever heard of
that's fine,
them even rescinding a payment in a
yeah,
situation like this.
me too,
Uh, so give me one moment, and I'll give a
sure,
quick call over so we can try to get this figured out for you.
thank you, take your time, sir.
Of course, and I'm real sorry about the inconvenience. Can I go ahead and grab your first and last name?
Yes, it's Peter Helfrich. That's
Mm-hmm.
HELFRICH.
FRICH. Got it. And date of birth?
8/24/1976.
All right, give me one moment. I'm going to give a quick call over now.
Sure, thank you.
Hey, are you still there,
Yeah.
Mr. Helfrich?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one of the nurses on the line. They're gonna, explain a little bit about, the situation.
All right.
Right? I'm real sorry about the inconvenience, but you both have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course. Peter,
Yeah.
you said that you donated, and one of your from what he told me, you donated one of your protein was low, and they took your money away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that.
I called 3 days ago, spoke to a frontline individual at the customer service or whatever on this phone number that I'm calling 3 days ago, and they said that they took my payment away because my protein levels were low. I I forwarded I requested a grievance on the issue. They took all my information and they said they were going to get back to me. They said because my protein levels were low, they rescinded my $90 payment. Okay. I checked my debit card. The $90 payment was rescinded. Okay. So I asked to be contacted back by my email, which was PETEHELFRICH 1976 at gmail.com. I also left a number to contact me back at. And this individual that answered the phone through your company, OCTAPHARMA, said that they were going to forward my complaint to upper management and get back to me about requesting my money, the $90 get put back on. So I I never heard back from anybody. So now I'm calling back, and now they've got a different story. But the fact is the $90 was rescinded off of my card, and that's a fact. So I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of it, and I'm wondering whatever happened to my grievance because when I'm calling now, they're totally oblivious to everything that happened around 3 days ago when I did call the last time, and now I'm hearing a totally different story. But the fact is, the $90 was taken off my account by OCTAPHARMA, and that's a fact that I'm under penalty of perjury here right now, stating the facts of what happened about 3 days ago when I called when I noticed the money was taken off.
Right. So, yeah, I don't know who you talked to, but it shouldn't be possible to remove money once it's added into your account. Because the way I see it on your account, from my point of view, is that you got 100 on the 21st, 100 on the 23rd, and you got 90 on the 28th. So on this, I must have told somebody they didn't know what they were talking about, though. Cause
Well, the $90 is gone. The $90 is gone. That $90 is gone. It's not on my debit card, and I never spent a penny of it. So when I called 3 days ago, I was told by an OCTAPHARMA employee, and I'm going under penalty of perjury here, that the $90 was rescinded because my protein levels were low. So I need to get to the bottom of this because I'm gonna forward this issue to the Better Business Bureau and my attorney, and we're gonna move forward on this. And if I don't get that $90 put back on my card, we can dance in the courthouse, and it's going to cost $100,000 or more on your guys' end just to give me that $90 back that was taken off because it was taken off. My records reflect it was taken off. 3 days ago, I spoke to an OCTAPHARMA employee, and I'm under penalty of perjury, and that $90 is not there. It's vanished. So I need to get to the bottom of it. So if you need to address this and forward this to a higher level, that's great. But I'm stating facts here. This is undisputed.
Okay. Maybe my manager has better way of finding stuff like that. So let me put you on hold and then have him answer and see if we can figure it out. Okay.
Thank you.
One second.
So now they've got a different story than 3 days ago. This is the
Thank you for calling OCTAPHARMA. Hi, how may I help you?
okay. Around the 28th, I made my third plasma donation. I was put through the whole series of technological testing, and everything showed up green light that I had the right protein levels, this, that, and the other thing. So I donated. So that would have been a $90 payment. So about 3 days ago, when I checked my balance on the card, that payment had been rescinded. So I contacted your main phone number, the customer service number, and I relayed these facts to the frontline customer service agent, and they confirmed that due to my protein levels being tested at a higher level somewhere else, I was slightly under. I was like 4.90 or whatever they said it was, and that my payment, my $90 payment, had been rescinded. So at that very moment, I requested basically an oral grievance, and I was told that my grievance would be escalated to upper management. They took my email, which is PETEHELFRICH 1976 at gmail.com. They took my phone number 3 days ago, and they said, somebody is going to get back to you about your grievance and your complaint. So I didn't hear anything back. So I called in today. Now I'm hearing a completely different story. But the fact of the matter is, and I'm under penalty of perjury right now, that the $90 has been rescinded. It is not on my account. I never spent a penny of it. In fact, the reason why I went to check my balance, I was going to take out a money order so that I could buy my passport ID and book, and the money wasn't there because it had been rescinded. So I'm inquiring about where is my grievance, what level is my grievance at, because I have to contact my
Yeah,
attorney. I have to contact my
let me
attorney
get
and
in
let him
front of a
know.
computer. Do you mind holding? I'm not in front of a computer right now,
Sure,
so I can
sure.
look you up, just so I can see
Yeah.
what's going on my end. Do you mind
Okay.
holding? I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's
Give me
fine.
a few seconds.
I just want to let my attorney know what's going on. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, thank you for holding.
Sure.
Let me just pull you up, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Where am I? Am I here? Yes. Okay. Can I get your birthday?
Yes, it's 8/24/1976.
First and last name?
Peter Helfrich.
Cool. Okay. So your last was 28th. So you gave the 21st, 23rd, and 28th. Let's see. Your payments. Yeah, it looks like we paid you. It says 100, 190.
Well,
So it's not on our end. Yeah, so we did everything we were supposed to do on our end. If it didn't go to your card, it's a comm data issue. It is not an issue with dealing with the centers.
Yeah.
It's something to do with comm data because we paid you out. As far as our records show, we paid you out.
Well, I was told 3 days
Now-
ago on the front line of the phone number I just called, which eventually patched me through to you, that the $90 was rescinded because of the low protein levels. And then I requested a formal grievance be escalated, and I was told I was going to be contacted back. Now I'm being told a completely different story, but the fact of the matter is the $90 is not there.
That's not a practice.
So somebody
That's
needs.
not a center practice.
So,
we don't reset. We can't take money away.
So somebody needs to do something about this because the $90 isn't there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened because there's no record of us there's no way that we can, at a center, get results from whatever test results and take back money. There's no way to take back money on our end. And that is not something that we do. You might want to contact I have a comm data number that you can call.
I'm just going to tell my lawyer. I'm just going to tell my attorney what's going on. I'm just going to tell my attorney what's going on because I'm hearing a completely different story now from what I was told when I called this original number 3 days ago.
Yeah, no, the center, the call centers they cover nationwide.
Right.
And each center does different practices, policies, all that stuff. So what they could be saying could be true on their end, but not on ours. It's a nationwide call center. So you may want to call up comm data, the card that you're holding, see what's going on their end.
I'm not wasting my time with that. I'm not wasting my time with that.
190.
I'm not wasting my time with that. If you are not going to address this to the higher management right now and get this taken care of, I'm just going to have my attorney send the company a formal demand letter because the money's been rescinded.
No, there's a let's see, there's a number that you can call directly. Let me try and find the corporate number. Let's see. Are you ready for the corporate number?
Yeah, because I'm getting a completely different story now that I got 3 days ago. Okay, what's the number? 704
654
654 4600. Is there any way that you're going to escalate this issue on your end?
There's no indication that I need to because from our end everything looks great. From what you're telling me, I suggest calling comm data to.
All right, I'll have my attorney. My attorney call.
Yeah, because everything.
Yep.
Everything is fine on our end.
Well, it's not fine on my end. All right, and I'm not.
No,
I'm never.
I totally understand that. I do apologize.
All right. Thank you.
Mix-up.
Thank you. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so there you have it. Now they're lying and dancing around reality here.